Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have a little bit of a random declutter video for you guys. If you watch my videos, you know that I just decluttered my makeup collection about 6 months ago. I got rid of so many products and I wasn't really planning on doing more declutter videos for a few months. I usually try to do like a huge declutter once a year, and then every month I'll go through and kind of get rid of a few different products. But I've been watching a lot of declutter videos on YouTube and it definitely has me in the mood to go through and declutter. I don't know if I'm going to declutter my entire makeup collection again because it hasn't really been that long and I haven't really added too many products to my collection, but I am going to go through and declutter a few different drawers. So stay tuned. Over the next week or two, I will probably have up a couple of different declutter videos, and I wanted to go ahead and film it for you guys because I love watching them. I love filming them. If you guys are new to decluttering or new to my channel, I will have more information in the description box below about why I declutter, how I declutter, all of my past declutter videos, and then what I do with the products, just so I don't have a super long intro. So I wanted to start with my lip gloss because I did recently get a bunch of new lip glosses in the mail, and before I add those into my collection, I definitely want to go through, get rid of expired products, and then pass along lip glosses that I'm not wearing to friends and family. So right now I have about 100 lip glosses in here. I think I'm going to try to declutter about 40 of them. I'm usually pretty good at meeting my goals, so we'll see if I can do it. I haven't really been wearing a lot of these glosses. I've been loving lip gloss, but I usually stick with like certain brands or certain colors, so it's definitely time to clear some of them out, make some room, and give them to family and friends. So let's jump into it. Okay, so I have my box back here. Let's try to fill it up and see how it goes. All right, so let me start right here in the middle. I have two lip glosses from Gerard Cosmetics, and I actually just added one inside my everyday makeup drawer because I was going to try to use it up before it expired. I definitely think that these are expired. I've had them for the longest time, and I've already thrown out a few of them just because the consistency has changed. So unfortunately, even though I love those colors, I definitely think it's time to part ways with them. I've had them for, I want to say, like 5 years now. The colors are really beautiful, and I definitely like the consistency, but I have similar colors, and since I've had them for so long, it's just time to part with them. So I really like these Milani lip glosses. I got them from the Dollar Tree, and I think the formula is so nice. They are so pigmented, and I definitely recommend them, but honestly, I just haven't been wearing a whole lot of like dark or bright lip glosses. I definitely prefer like a sheer formula or a nude, so I am going to pass these along to somebody else. If I can find these in like a nude shade, I would definitely repurchase them again. I think they are a great option, but since I haven't really used them, I think somebody else might like them. I also really like these NYX Mega Shine lip glosses. They are a great option from the drugstore, but I had two of these in my everyday makeup drawer and they definitely expired. I've had them for years and years, so it is time to toss these, unfortunately. I also got this lip gloss from the Dollar Tree. I think that I only wore it once or twice, but I do love sheer glosses, but this one's just a little bit too sheer for me, so I'm going to pass this one along as well. This gloss is so beautiful. I just got it in a BoxyCharm. I actually haven't even worn it yet. I just swatched it, but I think I'm actually going to pass it along to someone else. Since it hasn't been worn, it's pretty much brand new, and I think that one of my family members would really like it. So it's a pretty gloss, but honestly, I don't need it. I love these Stila lip glazes. They are one of my favorites. They're a sticky gloss, which is weird because not everyone is a fan of sticky glosses, but I love them because they stay in place. I feel like the stickier the gloss is, the more likely it is to stay in place, and I like them because they're sheer, but they have a hint of color, so I like to just throw them on if I'm running errands and I want something that's going to last. So I'm definitely going to hang on to these. Actually, since this one hasn't been used, I'm going to pass this one along to somebody else too. I think I got this red gloss in a glossy box, but I definitely have other red glosses that I prefer, so I'm going to pass this one along. And then I have this gloss. This is so beautiful and pigmented. It is from the brand Hikari. It's a really gorgeous color, but I actually think I passed one of these along to my mom and she liked it, so I'm going to give her this one as well. So I have two different glosses from Manna Kadar. I don't know what the difference is between like the formulas. They kind of look the same, they're just different colors. So let me swatch them. So I think they are the same product, just in different packaging. They're kind of like a lip gloss. They call them a priming gloss stain, but I do really like both of them. I don't know how much use I'm going to get out of the lighter one just because it kind of looks a little bit too light for me, but this color is really gorgeous, so I think I'll hang on to this one and pass this one along to somebody else. Okay, I feel like I'm being pretty brutal so far, which I am excited about, but I am going to hang on to these Read My Lips lip glosses from the Balm. These are probably one of my favorite lip gloss formulas. They're super pigmented. They're really just buttery and smooth, so they're not sticky on the lips. I love them. Honestly, I get the most use out of the pink and the nude because I don't wear a whole lot of these bright lip glosses, but every once in a while I do want to have them in my collection just in case I reach for them. So since I decluttered so many other lip glosses that are kind of more bright or pigmented, I'm going to hang on to these. I really like these lip glosses from e.l.f. These are their extra glosses. They're really pigmented, really creamy. They're almost like a liquid lipstick, but they don't have like that long-lasting staying power. But I think I am just going to get rid of this darker shade. I don't usually wear a whole lot of like glossy, darker lips. I definitely want it to be matte so it doesn't get all over my teeth. So I am going to pass this one along, but I'm going to keep the other three. Actually, after swatching them, I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this lighter one too. It just feels like, it just doesn't feel the same as the others. It's kind of like watered down, so I think it is expired, so I'm going to toss this one. So I am going to declutter both of these. I recently just added Sugar Bomb into my everyday makeup drawer, and I just decided I don't really like how it looks on me. They're both just a little bit too sheer, which I'm into sheer glosses, but it has to have almost like a hint of color, and I feel like both of these just don't really show up on my lips, so I haven't really worn them. I'm going to pass them along to someone else. I'm also going to declutter my Maybelline Baby Lips gloss. I really liked that for a while, but I just feel like that color in particular has absolutely no color. Like, it doesn't show up on my lips at all. And so, I mean, it's good if you want like a clear gloss, but I usually just prefer a hint of color. So I'm going to pass that one along. I love the Jouer lip glosses so much. I think they're so beautiful. They're really subtle. They're not overly glossy or overly shiny, but these two definitely expired. I haven't had them for that long, but honestly, I left them in the car for like a month because I was using them every single time I was in the car, and I think the heat just kind of broke down the formula. So thankfully, I do have another one of these nude ones in like another drawer that I can replace it with, but it is time to toss these. So moving on to the Lorac Lips with Benefits. I love these glosses so much. I got mine from HauteLook for a super discounted price, and every once in a while I still have them on there, so I might add like one or two to my collection. But I don't know, let me swatch these. I haven't actually worn a lot of these for a while. I do have two of them inside my everyday makeup drawer right now just to see if I like them. So let me swatch these four colors. Okay, so the formula is definitely still good. I love these because they're not sticky. They're just really smooth and creamy. So I think I'm going to keep this one because it's a really pretty nude shade. And then I'm also going to keep the last one because it's kind of like a darker pink nude. These two are just, they're really beautiful. I haven't even worn them. Actually, I did wear this one a lot back in the day. I haven't really worn this one, but they're just kind of shades that I wouldn't really wear. So I'm going to pass this one along to somebody else. I've really been into buxom lip glosses lately. I'm actually not going to get rid of any of these, which I don't even feel bad about because I love them. I think they're just so beautiful. They're creamy, but they're also sheer at the same time. They're not sticky, and I feel like you either love the buxom lip gloss formula or you hate it, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to hang on to these for sure. Okay, so this one is a tough one for me because I really like these glosses. These are from Bite Beauty, and they released this like Bite Beauty lip gloss library twice, which included I think like 10 or 12 of these glosses, and I have decluttered a few of them, but I really like the formula. That being said, I have so many of them. I definitely don't need all of these since they are so similar, so let me swatch them and decide which ones I'm going to keep. Okay, so I swatched them all. These are the 6 shades I'm going to get rid of, which is pretty good. I kept quite a few, but they're just so easy for like throwing in your bag, so I'm definitely going to hang on to a lot of them. So let me show you the ones I'm going to get rid of. So I'm going to get rid of this pink because it's beautiful, but I just probably won't wear it. This lavender, which again is gorgeous, but I probably won't wear it. And then this raspberry color because I already have something really similar to it. And I'm getting rid of this reddish color because I do have something similar. And then these 2 shades just because I don't think I'll wear them. I feel like there are very few people who hate the NYX Butter Glosses, and I love them so much. I've gotten rid of a lot over the years just because I had so many of them and I just didn't wear them all. They seem to last forever, even though they're like a smaller tube. But again, I just usually reach for like the nude shades. So I am going to go ahead and pass this one along. Same with this one, and then also like this super, super bright one. So I'm going to pass these 3 along to somebody else. I am going to keep these Smashbox glosses. Part of the reason is because they were expensive and I want to make sure I use them. But also I just really like the formula. I think they're nice because they have like the texture of a gloss, but they're really pigmented and beautiful, especially the red one. Okay, this is a hard choice. I love the Intense Butter glosses. They're so beautiful, but I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I've never worn them. I've only swatched them over and over, and I keep saying I'm going to wear them, and I never do. These colors just aren't the colors that I'm into right now, so I'm going to pass these along to somebody else. I don't know if they have any nude colors in the shade. I'll have to check them out if they do because I'm just really a nude lip gloss fan right now, so I hope that one of my family members can get some use out of these. That's so sad to me. I love those glosses so much, but I don't wear them, so it just doesn't make any sense to keep them. I'm at 35, which is pretty good, so I'll see if I can declutter 5 more and hit my goal. You guys, my lip gloss collection looks so empty right now, if you guys can see it, but it's okay. I feel like sad, but I also feel, I don't know, declutters, like they're so bittersweet. Okay, enough with the dramatics. I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. This is the Ulta Butter Balm. Honestly, it's a beautiful color, but I just don't wear it very often. It's a little bit too bright for me. I'm going to keep the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid because I love it, and then I'm going to keep this one from Bare Minerals as well. I'm going to keep this nude lip gloss from Maybelline because it's one of my favorite, and then I'm going to declutter both of these. These are from Manna Kadar. They are their priming lip gloss stains, but they're just samples, which is actually the reason why I was going to purchase a full size. I think I got the other two in a subscription box, but I like these, but they're pretty much gone. I've used them up. I'm going to declutter these two L'Oreal glosses. I really like these, but I just don't wear these two colors, so I'm going to pass them along to somebody else. And then I am going to declutter these two lip glosses from Maybelline. I don't wear a whole lot of pink or red glosses anymore, and I love the formula. I wore this red one so much when I first got it, but I think it's just time to part with it. I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of the e.l.f. glossy glosses. I've just gotten rid of a few of them over the years, and these are like my favorite colors, especially these nude shades. I do have like a hot pink and a red, but they're super sheer, so I like to keep those just in case I want like a color, but not anything too intense, so I'm going to hang on to those. So this is my current lip gloss collection. I can't believe that I decluttered so many. Like, I set that goal and I just kind of like threw it out there, but I actually hit it, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I feel like I have just a downsized collection now. I'm happy with this size. I know it's definitely still more than I'll ever need, but I got rid of all of these. I feel like that's a good amount. It's definitely because I was in the mood to declutter. So I'm going to pass most of these along to family and friends, and I hope that they can get some use out of it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite gloss is so I can check it out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.